Yeah, oh yeah, man. And you know what's crazy about this? I ain't know Hazel. I ain't know the Hazel the baby.
I got you, bro.
The baby. Welcome to Whiskey Vibes and Music. It's your boy Keo.
And I'm Nate.
And today we gonna be talking about that good old Gran Dad.
That old Gran Dad 114. Let's go.
Welcome to Whiskey Vibes and Music. Well, over here we like to listen to music,
Vibe.
and occasionally do what, G?
We'll sip a little whiskey every once in a while.
Just a little bit.
Just because.
Whiskey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but man, today we talking about this good old Gran Dad, man. You know, I like to just jump right into things, man.
Jump right in.
We got 63% corn. We got 27% rye, and we got 10% barley.
We got a little bit of a higher rye mash bill around here.
It's kind of crazy.
I'm not mad about it.
Right.
As you know, we like rye around here.
Oh yeah, we love it. We love it, man. So, what you think about this old Gran Dad?
You know, I'll tell you one thing. I like the fact that it is a Beam product.
I know you do.
So this is old Gran Dad is a Jim Beam or a Beam Sundry product. They acquired it around 1987 is when they acquired it. But old Gran Dad is a prohibition or a pre-prohibition whiskey. Also a prohibition whiskey.
I really, hey, for real.
It's both.
It's both, man.
Yeah.
It's both. I like old Gran Dad, man. I sitting around shooting some dominoes with my cousin, and that was my first time really ever tasting them.
No, I think you had it before, but that was one of your really good experiences because I remember trying it with you before that, actually.
Man, talk to me.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something about what you haven't drank. No, I'm kidding. But you know, we had it before, but you know that was like earlier in the whiskey adventure. So you know things come in and go out pretty quick.
Well, y'all excuse me, man. Sometimes I really I'm glad my guy keep me on track, cause sometimes I do forget, man, cause we done ran through a lot, and man, I'm still running through them. So
don't we all? But you and your guy, you and your cousin, y'all were shooting some dominoes.
Yeah,
with old Gran Dad.
With old Gran Dad, man. Caught the feeling of it. Even I felt so good about old Gran Dad. I say, Gran Dad. He said, what? I said, man, I want to give you to some of my neighbors.
Dang. So you gave some, but I want to kind of figure it out though. So y'all was shooting the dominoes. That old Gran Dad came into play. You must have been house after house.
I ain't gonna lie, G. Gran Dad ain't no joke. He got me hurt.
But just must have been an off day. It was an off day.
Gran Dad got me hurt.
Yeah. It's an off day, man. But it sounds like it was still fun. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you recently remember it. I enjoy it. I remember out here when you couldn't find it. It just recently came back onto our shelves again. So. Pretty exciting, but
for sure.
On the contrary, now we're hearing again. But we've been hearing this since 2016.
Yeah. That
now they're about to pull it, and Jim Beam might pull old Gran Dad is what the rumors are. They're just rumors. They've been going on since 2016, but they rutted their head up just recently. So. I mean, it's got a lot of value, man, and they're using some good barrels for this. So.
I don't think it'll never leave simply because I think that's what the hype be. Let's see how many people still love old Gran Dad.
Right.
You know
and I mean, they released. Let me be clear. The 114, I guess I should say, because old Gran Dad is a brand on its own.
Right.
We're speaking specifically about the 114 today, and this is a cask strength. It's 114 proof, and that's kind of what makes it a little different. The old Gran Dad has 80 proof. I think they have a bottle to bond 100 proof as well.
Right.
So those might be worth checking out. But we're talking about the 114 proof today.
Oh yeah, man. And you know what's crazy about this? I ain't know Hazel. I ain't know the baby.
I got you, bro.
The Hayden family.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had something to do with this, man.
I mean, more than just something.
Crazy.
Old Gran Dad is Basil Hayden. That's who old Gran Dad is.
Senior.
Yeah, exactly. The original.
Yep,
the original.
The whole original, man.
Yeah.
And, but more, more to say, basically his grandson created old Gran Dad in the memory of him.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Very good. Well, that makes sense.
His name Colonel Bishop Hayden.
Okay.
I might be saying the name wrong, but he started in like 1788. That's when he got the old Gran Dad started for his grandfather.
Oh, very good. Well, news to me, but we're at 114 proof, so this thing should be having a little bit of flavor to it, a little bit of a kick, and you can see we brought it down a little bit off the neck pour, so it's been sitting, it's opened up for about a week, maybe a week and a half, so we should be able to get a really good review out of this.
I'm
excited for it.
Man, I'm excited too, man. With that being said, I mean, we done ran through a lot. Y'all already know who we is. We rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with us.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey, vibes, and music and love. Hey, we might as well just knock it on open.
Let's go ahead and get in there, man. While I'm pouring this up, man, I don't know if you have anything else.
Well, I really don't have too much, man. Like I say, Colonel, he created this for in memories of his grandfather. He died back in 1885. Mental health. He committed suicide. So
Interesting.
it gets a little deep in their family. I guess Senior had like 15 kids.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he had like 15 kids. He left and where was he from? He was from another country. So I'm gonna I don't remember exactly what country, but
well, check it out. Look into it, and let us know.
And let us know.
Check it out.
Yeah, but he came to America, man, to flee the religious thing over there in his country.
Oh,
so that's why he came out and he set base in Maryland. St. Mary's, Maryland.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of that going on in that time. I mean, stuff was happening in those days.
Things was crazy.
Stuff is happening in these days.
It's heavy.
We're looking at the 114. Probably about 4 to 5 years in age is what I'm hearing and seeing around there. We're looking at $29.99 to about $36, depending where you're located.
Right.
But I think we'll see if it's a good value, even up to $36.
Yeah.
We'll
check them out.
Well, let's get into the noses.
Oh yeah. Man, what you was gonna say?
No, jump in. I'm enjoying what I'm smelling.
Man, I smell caramel. I smell lattes.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, that's a really good one. It's almost like a type of coffee creamer or something.
Yeah, for sure. It's sitting in a good range in that nose, man.
Kind of a little bit of a spicy nose.
Yep. Little pumpkin.
Interesting.
Little pumpkin.
Nice. Tad bit of pepper. I'm assuming I'm getting that from the high rye.
Oh yeah, 100%. Shout out Hazel Bacon, man. Look, I remember when I first started really getting into it and into whiskey, and I ain't know what was what, because I like to drink anything, man. I come from a family of drinkers, so I really just didn't have no preference, at the time. But man, these people sent me the Hazel Bacon. Basil Hayden.
Thank you. I was waiting for it. Then hit it with the Hazel Bacon. Well, damn.
We was sitting over here pouring it. That thing was pouring orange.
No, it was pink.
It was pink.
Yeah, it was pink. But here's the thing, man. Basil Hayden, all their stuff is like 80 proof.
Right,
That's the only thing that gets me. I mean, it's a low proof. That doesn't mean it's not a good whiskey. It's it's a lower proof. It starts to get really thin, in my opinion, and kind of not so nice of a mouthfeel.
Right. I got one better for y'all. So if you want to get your significant other, your female, your whatever you want to call her, invited into whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Drop some of that in.
That's a good one. That's a good starter one. That will bring people right on in.
Give her that.
Yeah.
Give her that. She gonna be like, oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is good.
100%. Those lighter ones, man. Those lighter ones. I let my lady try something that was lighter. It was the Elmer Tully. It was my birthday. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of what got her started with something light like that too. Something nice and light and bright.
Right.
Well, what else are you getting on this thing? Ooh, very spicy.
I get a backsplash of like peaches.
Ooh. I'm getting cinnamon. Pretty heavy. Cinnamon gum could be really.
Ooh, cinnamon gum.
Yeah.
What kind of gum?
Like a Big Red. Yeah, I had that answer right off the tip. Like a Big Red. Nice. Well, cheers. Let's get in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Woo.
That's nice. When I was taking a sip, and I smell, because I like to smell right as I'm taking a sip. It definitely turned really bubblegum. Like the bubblegum flavor, yeah.
Right. I got like a macchiato.
Not a caramel macchiato.
I got the macchiato.
Stop it.
That was on the palate.
100%, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's still sitting there.
I smell it now.
Yeah. Dang, got my mouth watering.
Make your mouth water. I might have dated myself. If anybody knows where that came from, you probably have an idea of how old I am.
Oh man. Geez. Damn, that was all too much.
Did we ever get some pauses somewhere?
I don't know.
Comment if we did.
Oh man.
This is good. I like this.
Yeah, I like it. Man, you know, it took a minute for this to touch Jim Beam's hands.
Oh yeah, it was going on for a while.
Yeah, it took like a century pretty much before it touched.
Because it was owned by like the Walden family first, right?
Yeah, the Walden.
Walden and T8. Walden, yeah.
They went through like 4 different people.
Oh, okay.
They went through like 4 different people.
Because I heard about the Walden family. They owned it, and then Prohibition hit. And the Walden family still owned it. They still owned it, but when Prohibition hit, they wanted to be able to kind of still be a part of it and still make whiskey. But the only way to do that is you had to work through the government, and it had to become medical. And that's when they created the AMS, the American Medicinal Spirits. And that was kind of the gray area, the loophole.
Right.
So they came in as American Medicinal Spirits, and they were kind of going. It was more of a medicine. The whiskey was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And that's kind of how they sold their whiskey during Prohibition. That's why in the beginning they were pre-Prohibition, and then they were Prohibition.
Right.
Because that's how they made it through.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Well, I know. For the 114, you know, so when we speaking on the 114, I say roughly around like 1929, between 1929 and
I think it was 1987.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
1929. Around, well, so I could be wrong, so you can correct me.
No, go on.
But around National Distillers is who picked them up.
Oh, okay.
And dropped the 114 on us.
Oh, okay.
So you know, so with that, and they picked them up around 1929.
Ah, got it.
But this is around the time the line came out of the 114. So, you know, it's still a gray area. That's why they say it's unknown. But it's still known that it was at least 1929 past tense.
Yeah.
Back then. So
and in that time, they were considering those Dusties because that was before Jim Beam owned them.
Yeah, this was before Jim.
Exactly. So Beam picked him up 1987. So I believe what I was seeing was between 1929 and 1987. That's where the really sought after old granddads are at. And that actually, you'll see on the bottle too. That was before that they had Basil Hayden, the picture of Basil Hayden on it.
Right.
So back then, the picture of Basil Hayden was not on it, so that's how you'll know which one you have.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ever find it, if you ever find it, the one without Basil Hayden on it's more gold. Those are the dusty 114s,
right?
And those are the sought after ones. And I mean, they go upwards of $2,000.
Hey man, if y'all found one, y'all better send it our way.
That'd be cool to taste. That's probably an awesome dusty.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
That'll be crazy, bro. I gotta dive back in.
Oh yeah. Get in there.
Cause man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Oh, this is serious.
We picked this up for $29.99 out here in the Pacific Northwest.
$29.99.
Yeah.
Oh, Gran Dad is serious, man.
Yeah, you know it's 114, but it doesn't drink like 114. I feel like it drinks more like a 100 proof. It's pretty smooth.
It's kind of like how in Louisiana, man, we get them daiquiris.
Okay.
Them daiquiris, they be so good that you're not understanding. Fucked up.
And then the next day you go be
yeah, all that sugar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Jeez. It's serious, man.
Nice.
Okay, man.
Well, yeah, get in there again, and then let's jump into kind of what we're thinking about this guy.
15 kids, though.
That's a lot.
Dude dropped a lot of kids.
He's busy, man. He's busy. I wonder, is it from the same woman?
I think,
question.
if I'm not mistaken, I think he had 2 wives.
I was about to say, because that's a lot of kids to be having through one woman.
I think he had a lady named Mary something, and then he had another lady, which I don't remember her name. So I think I know for 2 of them. If I'm mistaken, leave in the comments.
Yeah.
You know, leave in the comments, man.
Yeah,
but
we definitely like to be educated as much as we try to educate.
Exactly, for real.
Yeah.
Our taste.
Yeah. You know, I'm starting to get a little bit of a nutty profile out of it, which is the Jim Beam. Label.
That old Jim Beam.
You get a little bit of that nutty profile out of it, and I definitely get it a little bit out of this. Pause. You know, but I'm not. You gonna be all right over there?
Go ahead, you got it.
Seemed like you was. Jeez, I can't talk about a nutty profile around here. But like I was saying, I'm not mad about it.
Right,
nutty profile doesn't hurt me, man. I don't mind it. All right, so what are your thoughts, man? Jump in there. Let's scale this thing.
Price value 10. For the price for how it's drinking, I'm automatically giving this a 10. You can't lose with it. I think everybody should go out and at least have one on your shelf. You know, taste. I give the taste for the quality, and I hate to even do this, man. It just sounds crazy, but I'm giving it a 10 too.
Okay.
This is an overall. This is underrated for its price.
It is. It is very underrated.
This is crazy.
It
man.
is very underrated.
Like,
and if you can find it, sometimes it's hard to find. If you can find it, grab it.
Right.
And $36, that's not a bad price. Even if you find it on the top end, it's not a bad price. It definitely has a good value to it. So overall rating, you're rating this.
Overall, this is overall a 10 in this price range.
Yeah. Okay.
Easily. Really more, but
dang, an 11 out of 10.
we only gonna go 10.
Okay, well,
what you thinking, man?
I mean, I think it has a wonderful nose. It's very spicy. It's very rye forward. You get the spiciness of the rye on your tongue, which is really nice. I think it has a great mouthfeel. For $29, what we paid for, wow. I mean, you're getting a big bang for your buck out of this.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of flavor, long-lasting finish. I think the predominant flavors that I get out of it is like caramel and like and you get a nice spiciness from it. It gets kind of cinnamony. So it's going to be more spicy. This is a more spicy kind of a drink, even just outside of proof. The amount of rye that's in it is pretty spicy.
Right.
But for me, I think it's a high value whiskey. I would say it's a buy and a backup. It's something you want to have. I think it's a really great whiskey for cocktails. I mean, this is an amazing one for an old fashioned. If you want to take it there, it's great to drink neat. I'm gonna put this at a solid 9.0.
Ooh, that's high form, high class. Oh, granddad, high class.
You can fool some people, you know. You can bring out the old granddad and then really have some people thinking they're drinking something.
Especially if they going blind.
And this thing will knock things out in that category. Knock things out in a higher category too. This thing is a really high value bottle.
You know, not right now. Who knows? But I'm thinking we should go blind with this one day.
That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
Hey, leave in the comments what you think we should go blind with this old granddad.
I almost think that we should go blind with a whole lineup of things that are like $30 and under, and see what we do there. But hey, with that being said, thanks again for joining us today, guys.
Oh yeah,
it's been great. Till next time, cheers.
Cheers.